Alright, last we left off, we had just gotten to the new island town, and we didn't really get to check around too much. We just got here, Drachma kicked us off of his ship, and we are going to need to check around town, see what's going on, see what the villagers have to say, see what we can do here, and see if we can convince Drachma to let us back on his ship a bit more regularly. I do apologize. I think in the end of the last episode you probably caught wind. I'm kind of apparently getting a little bit of a cold again. So I hope you're okay with the voice being a little bit more nasally, if that's the word. But anyways, let's just get into it. So we do have, I think this is the inn. Yeah, the innkeeper. Hello there, traveler. Are you looking for a place to rest your weary bones? You have come to the right place. The rooms are 60 gold a night. Would you like a room? No, I don't think we need one right now. And frankly, I think we're fully healed. We're good to go. Yeah. Oh, you're not going to say? Well, it's your choice, but it can be very refreshing to spend a night on land now and then, you know? Sorry about that break. Just had to go die for a little bit. The Mystery Merchant. I am known as the Mystery Merchant. I travel the world selling my exotic wares. I have items that you may never see anywhere else. Come, take a look for yourselves. Well, let's see just what exactly you do have. A ring that increases resistance to red and purple. Raises defense, hit percent, will, and quick. Well, that actually seems like a really good item. The Crystallis box and the Silenus box, I think we'll find a few of these here and there. This thing, though, can I buy more than one? Oh my god. Okay, so that's a really, really good item. I'm liking what that does to my stats. It is just the ring. Oh, man. I might have to come back for that. I need to see what else is going on in this town. But, oh boy, that's a nice find. Alright, and 2-step outside. I forgot about you, buddy. What are you up to? Throwing a tantrum? Looks like it, but not quite. It's so good to be on solid ground. Oh, lovely ground. Oh, sweet, solid ground. It feels so good just to be able to roll around like this. Nothing beats being on solid ground. No more rolling motion, no more tilting. It's so beautiful. Alright, well, I was going to say sea legs, but your air legs may need a bit more. Ooh, sword. That means weapons. Alright, what do you got for weapons? You are not going to sell anything, are you? I'm Pinta, and I travel the skies looking for all sorts of equipment. I live my life searching for exotic and rare things. My dream is to collect all of the rare items in the world, every last one of them. Wow, all the items in the world? You've got big dreams for such a little fellow. My dream is to sail all around the world someday. I know just how you feel. We both have really big goals. I think we'll get along just fine. You're a dreamer, like myself. Yeah. Well, we've both got big dreams, and now we just gotta concentrate on making our dreams come true, right? Of course. Well, you take care. Don't be a stranger if you're ever in town again. Well, but are you gonna sell me your rare goods, or are you just collecting them? Because otherwise I don't know what reference you're gonna be for me. I like this guy. He's just flexing behind the counter. Welcome. This is a weapon and armor shop. You're straight to the point. I was thinking there was going to be more dialogue there. Alright. Ooh. Alright, new all kinds of things. Absolutely. Oh, well. We could get some new armor. We do need some, like, basic gear. So let's buy 2 of these. Is that defense? Okay, yeah, 2 of these. Oh. I meant to just... Oh. Well, that wasn't what I meant. Oh, goody. Let's get right into selling that back. That sucks. And these shells we don't really need two of. I'll sell one of those. Alright, I need to buy the cutlass because I need to make myself a little bit better off. There we go. The hook hand. Look, we all know Drachma's going to be coming back, so let's get him his new item. And sell the weapons we don't need anymore. No reason to ever come back to him. But these are very specific items, you know. Our uniforms, maybe I'll hold on to them a bit more unless we really need the money. Thanks, come again. Make sure to check back here now and then to see what new weapons and armor I have in stock. You know what, big buddy? You got it. I'm all about decking out my main stats. Wait. We're getting... What was it to? There we go. We're getting a sound effect. Is that it? I think that's it. So how do we get you? Maybe if we take a look... What? Oh, geez, it's right here. Well. There's one moonfish down. What do you have to say, little girl? They say a lot of black pirates have been seen in the area lately. Black pirates are extremely evil outlaws who steal gold and kidnap women. You better watch out, okay? Well, we have a little bit of gold, but we do also have a woman. So, good advice. Avoid black pirates. Heading back outside to our guy, who's just rolling around on the ground. That is such a weird animation. Like, he's supposed to be happy, but the man looks straight up panicked. It's kind of hard to show it from the angles I'm getting from the camera. Alright, basic trade shop. Can I not get in here? There we go. So what are you about? Welcome to my shop. Care to purchase anything? Well, that all depends on just what you've got. Yeah, we're definitely going to pick up... Oh, not that many. Just a few more of these. Because after how low I was at during that the last big fight we had, kinda not wanting to be in that position again. I think it was the golem that really ran me dry. And yeah, it's got to be around here somewhere. There we go. The moonfish was caught. Oh geez, the camera's starting to fight me. Alright, is this the pub? Well, this looks like a pub. Drachma, what's up? Hey, Captain, can we talk to you a minute? I have nothing to talk to you kids about. Get lost. Well, aren't you lovely? This guy seems like he really likes a good meal. It looks like he spends all of his profits on food. It's hard to tell whether he eats to sail or he sails to eat. Nothing wrong with that. This island is a gathering spot for sailors and traders. Keep your ears open and you'll hear all sorts of interesting rumors and information. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's much shopping to be done in here of any sort that we're going to worry about. You must be new around here. I don't recognize your face. Well, I hope you make yourself at home here. My tavern is your tavern. Well, that's pretty nice of you, considering we aren't even old enough, I think, to go in there and buy a drink. You're just pretty welcoming. Sorry about that. If you see any of those weird cutaways that seem to go nowhere, that's because I have to go off and, like, die in the corner for a second. Lawrence, I've got no use for you if you don't have any money. Do not bother me. I mean, look, just because I don't actually have money doesn't mean you don't know I have no money. I don't think that was enough negatives to make that statement not what I meant for it to mean, but I think you guys will get on. This is the Sailors Guild. Ooh, okay, so this is something I was looking for. This is the Sailors Guild. You can get information about ships and general sailing tips here. We also purchase information on discoveries made throughout the world. So if you've made any discoveries, just let us know. We'll pay you handsomely for the information. Don't forget to check the wanted list to see who else is causing trouble around these parts. Yes! Alright, so we did go off and we found that island back near our homeland. So we can make 120 gold just from telling people that we found this place. So we're selling our information about the pirate's grave. You found what? You must tell me where you found it. I must let the whole world know. Well, as long as they're willing to pay for the information. What else do we have here? An ancient guidepost. Yeah, we'll buy that information. There's a small island north of Sailor's Island in mid-ocean. You can't miss it. Well, okay. That means almost nothing. Balter the Black-Bearded. Balter the Black-Bearded. Bounty, 1,000 gold. A despicable pirate who will attack anything. He is known for attacking towns and ships throughout the mid-ocean area. He is known for a lack of mercy. His favorite tactic is to weaken his enemy using the Blackbeard. His ship... Oh, the Blackbeard, which is his ship. Before boarding to loot. Beware the power of his ship's cannons. Well, I think we can possibly consider doing something about that later on. In every port of any size, you will always find a branch office of the Sailors Guild. I suggest you pay a visit. You know, that's not exactly terrible advice. Oh, this guy just in his pajamas. It's kind of funny. What to do? Well, I don't think there's anything I need to worry about there. We've got our information about our black-bearded pirate boy. And, we sold our information for a little bit of cash in our pocket. Let's just enter through the wall. Oh, I like this guy. He's got some, like, what is that? I can't think of the musical artist who used to have those glasses, but they're very recognizable. Hey there, big guy. How's the sailing going? This is a ship parts shop specializing in big guns and stuff. I'm all about big guns. The bigger the better. But actually, I just ran out of stock. God, you got my hopes up. I'm waiting for the next shipment to arrive, so I'm a little bored right now. Why don't you stay and talk for a while? I don't have anything better to do, and I might have some information that might interest you. Well, let's see what information you've got. So tell me, what's this information that you have? I'm glad you asked, big guy. It's something I heard from a sailor on his way back from Valua. He says that the ship parts merchant in Valua has started selling a cannon they call the harpoon cannon. It's some sort of giant spear-like weapon that they mount on the front of your ship, and it's connected by a rope or something. And from what I hear, because there's a rope attached, you can just reel that spear-like thing back to your ship. Saves money on ammo. I expect it packs a real punch. With a weapon like that, even a small ship can probably hold its own against larger ships. A harpoon cannon, huh? You know, we just might be able to use that information to try and convince Captain Drachma to take us to Valua. So what we just got information on is big awesome cannon that just might be exactly what Drachma's looking for. Luckily it happens to be right where we're going to. Almost like, storyline drove it to be such. Captain Drachma! Will you stop calling me that? You don't sail with me anymore, therefore I'm no longer your captain. Really? Well, that's too bad. I heard about a cannon that might be able to take out Rockdom. But since you're no longer sailing with us, I guess it doesn't matter. You what, Missy? Let's beat around the bush a bit. Let's make him wait for it. I was amazed when I saw Rockdom. I never seen an arc whale that big before. I used to think that he was indestructible. Until I knew that there was a cannon that could destroy him. But you're not sailing with us anymore, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Gee, Aika, I'd do anything for a ride to Valua. I wonder who can get us there. Are you trying to bargain with me, boy? Well, since you put it so eloquently, if we're gonna give you information that will help you, we expect you to help us. Now that I think about it, I remember hearing something about something like that. Some Valuan soldiers passing through here were talking about it one day. They said it had enough power to destroy a small island. Polly, I hope you aren't taking their side and lying to me. When, Drachma, have I ever lied to you? And besides, I can tell these kids aren't lying by the looks of their eyes. I've been running this tavern for 20 years, Drachma. I know people. I can spot cheats and liars. And these children, they're neither. Alright, I won't get my hopes up, but I'll take you to Valua anyway. What? That means, if you want to go, you'll have to work the entire way. But I'll take you there. Yeah! Take the pose. Captain, you're the best. And thank you too, Polly. Thank you for believing us. And another big harumph. Don't sweat it. When you're done with your adventure, come back and tell us about it. This crusty old bunch is dying for some fresh tales. Aye, aye, ma'am. It's the least I can do. Ha 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 ha. Alright, well, be careful. Valua isn't known for their hospitality. They usually shoot first and ask questions later. Yeah, we kind of have an entire island that's proof of that. She's right. Also, we'll need an entry passport to get in. Unfortunately, I don't have one. But I'm sure someone here on Sailor's Island has one. A Valuan passport, huh? Alright, let's go look for one, Captain Drachma. So I hope we have access to the ship again. Even if we don't have the means to get to Valua yet. Because I'm really itching to show off one of the combat schemes that happen in this game that really separate it from a lot of other JRPGs. Because so far, although it's got its own personal quirks, whoops, don't need to, no, I don't need your, no, I don't need to stay the night. God, you're so looking to sell out that night. You'd almost think maybe we could barter the price a little lower. Yeah, so far this game's had its own quirks and battle systems, you know, what with the changing of element on weapons and things like that. But it actually has ship combat, which, you know, kind of really separates it from a lot of other JRPGs. Alright, we need that passport first, so I guess we'll go around asking everybody. Lately, the Valuan Empire has been expanding at an astonishing pace. I can't help but worry. They say this man called Lord Galcian, who commands the Armada, is responsible for their success. I don't know why that seems like something that's worth being like super sketchy about, but okay. Let's see, do you know anything about where we can get a passport? Honestly, I was just guessing, but all of a sudden, this seems a lot more valid. Is this the Sailors Guild? I need some information. Oh, if you have any questions about sailing, you're in the right place. I need to get a Valuan passport sometime, this soon. Do you know how I can do this? Huh. A Valuan passport soon. That might be a little difficult. After the initial application, there's an intensive background check, and that can take up to a full lunar cycle. We can't just sit around for a lunar cycle. You're the guildmaster here, right? Can't you make a fake passport or something? Whoa, hold on. No way. If anyone is caught making or carrying a fake passport, they're executed on the spot. So what you're saying is that all we have to do is not get caught, right? Or if we do get caught, all we have to do is escape. I don't want the Valuans after me. If I make a fake and you get caught, they might be able to trace it back to me. Then I'm a dead man. You call yourself a guildmaster, huh? You're just a Valuan puppet. Let's find someone else. I don't think that qualifies him as a puppet. That literally just makes him somebody who doesn't want to die from somebody who is clearly okay with killing you for what seems like pretty dumb reasons, considering what we know of Valua so far. But honestly, a fake passport is kind of a crime, so you know, I gotta say, I don't think Valua is necessarily in the wrong here, nor is this guy. Oh, it's our pajama old man. So you're looking for a Valuan passport, eh? I was in Valua on business, and now I'm on my way home. I don't need this one anymore. I have but one request to ask of you, and the passport is yours. Yay! Really? You have a passport? What do you want? Anything. Ask us anything. I'm a merchant from the Kingdom of Nazar. Nazar is located on a desert island to the east of here. I've heard rumors that the black pirate Balter has been seen in the skies near there. Balter, huh? I've heard of him. He's ruthless. He attacks unarmed ships and steals their cargo. And what I wanted to ask of you was, well, if you could escort me back to Nasser. If you get me safely back to Nasser, then I will give you the passport when we arrive. I think it's an even trade, yes? You know what? I'm all for it, and frankly, I'm more interested in taking that guy out anyways, so we'll work on that. You accept? You are wise beyond your years, young one. Just leave it to us. We'll protect you. Well, if we want to get into Valua, I suppose we have no other choice. I shall be waiting for you at the docks. Alright, we'll finish up here and meet you at... We'll finish up here and meet you at the Little Jack. I didn't, process the apostrophe there. Before you guys leave, make sure to check out the wanted list. It's a list of all the most wanted black pirates that have bounties put out on them. That pirate you were talking about, Balter the Black-Bearded, he's on that list too. Defeat any of those swine and report it to the Sailors Guild, and you'll receive a bounty. So, if you defeat Balter, report it to the Sailors Guild. You'll get paid handsomely. We also get news of new bounties and add them to our wanted list, so drop by every so often and check it out. See if it's been updated. You know what? I can do that. Really itching for a ship battle at this point. But first, gotta go save. Alright, so we were finally able to leave and get back on our ship. And so, this is the first time we're leaving port. You see that stone reef straight ahead? Nasser is the desert land just beyond that reef. However, normal ships cannot pass through that reef. Therefore, you must fly alongside of it and go straight for a while. Eventually, you will see the Southern Denal Strait, a valley-like area in between two islands. So just fly alongside the reef and head due east, huh? Alright, let's move. Well, we can... Oh, wait. Who's this? What you got going on? Oof. Go up. Stop. Oh, boy. You are fighting hard. Talk to me, merchant ship. Hail, traveler. I'm a merchant from the Kingdom of Nazar. My primary trade is in carpets and red moonstones. Well, I mean, we have red moonstones, so we're good on that. What is following us? Oh, is that the other guy's ship? I can't turn the camera to see. And he stays right behind us, so I hope that's, like, his ship. And not a weird graphical glitch, because I don't recall that being a thing. Oh, well, we found the break. That wasn't nearly as... We didn't find the break, we found Blackbeard. Which, you know what, I am A-okay with, because the quicker we found him, the quicker we'd be able to have our battle. Captain Bolter, there's a Nasser merchant ship coming into view, off port side. But, there's a strange ship following it very closely. I don't recognize its makings. Or was it markings? Markings would make more sense. You have nothing to fear from a ship that old. Let's introduce these fools to the true meaning of fear. They will know that I, Bolter, sent them plummeting to their deaths. Alright, men, battle stations. Don't let them escape and take everything on board that isn't nailed down. You know what? I'm liking our odds taking you out. Vice, there's a ship straight ahead, heading right for us. I see a black skull and... they're black pirates! So that's Bolter, huh? What should we do, Captain? We're vastly outnumbered. Don't let them board us. We'll fight it out from a distance. Ready the cannons. If you see them attack, I want you to go into evasive maneuvers. Then, when they're in your sights, blast them. Aye, aye. Aye, aye, Captain. Let's rip him to shreds, sir. Oh, look at the cannons. Oh, I love this part. Sorry, this part of the game. Gah! How do you like that? Feel the power of my ship, the Blackbeard. Now, I shall teach you to tremble in fear before the power of the black pirates. It's got to give him a shitty evil laugh. Listen up, boy. At the top of the screen is a 3x3 grid. This is your input command screen. Think of it as a time gauge of sorts. Each turn is divided into 3 parts. For each part of each turn, you, Ica, or I can input 1 command. Alright, so on Vice's round, we're going to attack with the main cannons. Is there a difference between the main and the standard? No real reason to not do anything there. Oh, that's right, we can cast magic from our ship, too. Well, I guess can't attack. So we'll charge. Okay, so actually, I'm thinking we'll charge with Vice. We'll charge with Ica. And then Drachma will attack. I'd be willing to bet the man who's been sailing a bit longer is going to have stronger offensive capabilities. So we took a cannon shot. And now we're building up our meter bar at the top there so that we can have more options as the fight goes on. In the meantime, they're definitely going to lay into us quite a bit, doing a lot of damage, but it is a good way to show the difference between the durability of a ship and the durability of the small little people by really letting the numbers just ramp up ridiculously in comparison. I wonder how these numbers will compare, though, to endgame human characters. Are we ever going to hit the point of doing thousands of damage with a single attack? Every once in a while, you will see a column with a C at the top of the grid. During that turn, you will have a tactical advantage over your opponent. Concentrate all of your firepower into that round. Also, certain terms have a different color shown at the top. These are the turns in which your enemy is going to unleash a powerful attack. Make sure to use your guard command effectively. So here, we have the means to heal with Vice. But I think we'll fire the main cannons because we can place this at other sections of the map. So we'll attack with Vice there. We'll heal our ship with this. And then we'll guard with Drachma. Oh, wow. 4,000 on a Sakri for the ship. I like that. That's a pretty good bit of healing. You know, a little cannon fire. And clearly, magic can just put boards back on the ship. So what's the bother with that? Now let's see what we can do with our... we're gonna loop over them. Fire on them with our cannons. And I gotta say, our cannons hurt them a lot more than theirs hurt us, despite the age of our ship. And let's see what you think you're gonna do, buddy. Well, okay, you know, we're getting a little sore here. Huh, he's good. Turn hard to starboard. Let's try and maneuver behind him. Or we can use the agility of our smaller ship, and we'll get behind you. Something's not right, Captain. It looks like he's preparing for something. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. It looks like he's trying to get behind us. Most ships have their engines in the back, and that makes them more vulnerable from behind. But if he tries to get behind us, in the meantime, he'll be wide open. What do you want to do, boy? I think our smaller ship is going to be able to get behind him instead. Now's our chance. He won't be expecting us to try and maneuver around his backside. Come on. Yeah, good job, boy. His ship doesn't have any cannons in the back. We've got it wide open for a shot at his engines. And so now we are just going to unload. And I want to see what the standard cannons are going to do. If his ship is even going to last long enough to make it there. Big damage. And I think this might be the shot that does him in, because he doesn't even have the means to fight back at this point. This entire round, we've got him. Just barely. Alright, so Drachma, how much firepower does your cannons do? Or is it just going to be one of those things where it puts just the amount of damage it took to wear you down? Since, you know, there's no point in overkill. Oh! Them standard cannons! Should have been using them this whole time. I guess that would explain why they gave us one of those and like 3 or 4 of the others. Alright, a good bit of experience, a level up, and... Ooh, alright, Captain Stripe and a bomb. I think those are going to be items for use with the ship. And I think we'll hold on to those for now. Our ship's doing pretty good. But even more importantly, when we return back to the to Sailor's Island, we can get a free 1,000 gold. Blast, you were lucky this time, but I will hunt you down and have my revenge. This I swear on the code of the Black Pirates. You will rue the day that you ever crossed paths with me, and somebody put out that fire! Yeah, victory pose. Vice, we did it! Yeah, we did! Gotta take another pose. 2 poses, 1 episode. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh, what'd you do that for, Captain? We're not there yet, you idiot. Never take your hands off the wheel until we've come to a complete stop. Yeah, you idiot. Why don't you watch what you're doing? It's a good thing Captain Drachma's here to keep you in line. Why, you little... I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist. You just defeated Bolter, the Scary. Why don't you lighten up a little bit? We're almost there. Get ready. Yeah, we were right by that the break in the land masses we were told about. So let's keep on sailing. And, you know, take care of any small fry enemies that happen along. Alright, that reminds me. You should have received something called a Captain Stripe. You'll receive 1 for every major battle that you win. It's sort of like a trophy. If you use a Captain Stripe, it will make your ship stronger. I see. Thanks for the advice, Captain. Greetings! Welcome home! We are the fleet that guards the Southern Channel. The Southern Channel Strait. I keep dropping that last word because I think that's the second time we've seen it that it doesn't all flow on the same line of text. We will escort you from this point. Oh, that would be greatly appreciated. Lead the way. Alright, so clearly they're trying to say that there's no reason for us to go there right now. So we're going to return back to our island after he makes it home. Thank you very much. It would appear that you have safely brought me home. As I promised, here is the Valuan passport. Alright, so this is what the passport looks like. We can finally get into Valua with this. I must get going. May the red moon watch over you and light your path. You know, the red moon and I, we've got a little bit of a connection. I think we're going to be good friends with that. Off to Valua. Let's not waste any more time. Aye aye, Little Jack, full rudder, turning 180 degrees to Valua. Full speed ahead. Look, I know that's where you guys want to go, but frankly, I have the reasons enough to stop off and maybe not make such a hasty rush back there. Especially because this is a great opportunity to grind for some levels in the open air. So I'll do that, make my way back to the to Sailor's Island, and we'll meet up next time before we head our ways onward to the Valuan Empire.